The Giants have averaged 5 runs a game, yet they've scored a grand total of 3 so far in the 2 games in this series, and Yusei Kikuchi will try to keep that going today.
Yeah, and he threw the ball really well last. He's averaging 6 innings every single start. My go-tos for him to have a successful outing here this afternoon.
It counts 0-1 on Elliot Ramos.
This is hammered into center field for a base hit, and that's how this game gets started.
And Willie Adames will be the next batter. Kikuchi gets that pitch, changeup, and Adames chases and misses it. Struck him out swinging. That's the game's first out.
Jung-Hoo Lee announced his first at bat of the day, left on left.
Not mine. This should be easy peasy for one of the Angels outfielders. Joe Adell is the one calling for it, and that's the second out.
And Matt Chapman will be the next batter. He's had a good series. Here's the pitch, and he lifts this one high in the air, but not very deep in right center. Trout is waiting for it. He'll squeeze it, and the inning is over.
The veteran right-hander.
Here's the pitch, and that's bounced to the left side. Nice stop by Neto. Throws, and boy, he takes a hit away there from Flores. Boy, that was a nice play by Neto, ranging to his left. He fielded that ball really behind second and basically right near the outfield grass.
Yeah,
he was on the outfield grass.
Not only to get to this ball, but then to turn around and all this momentum going away from his target just spins and lets it go right on the money to Shonowell. Really nice play by Neto.
I'm here with Kylie, who has got a new pregame tradition with Zach Neto. You play catch with him, part of his pregame warmups.
It was really fun. I like playing catch with him.
Huff swings and lines it into left center field, a base hit. Ward was shaded that way. He'll get to it quickly. So that snaps a streak of 7 batters in a row that Kikuchi had retired. And now back to the top of the lineup, and Elliot Ramos. There is outside ball 4. Good take there from Ramos. Draws the walk. And the Giants now have 2 on with 1 out for Willie Adames.
So full count here, and the next pitch. And this is lifted high in the air. This ball's hit well, but not carrying as well as you would think. Catch is going to be made out there by Ward. And that'll end up being out number 2 and a routine play, as it turns out. So the batter now is Jung-Hoo Lee. He flied out to Joe Adell his first time up, the Angels center fielder. Here's the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at Shonowell. Loves it. Easily gets to the bag in time. And a couple of unassisted plays for Shonowell in the inning, and the Giants end up leaving a pair. Bottom of the 3rd is next.
So leadoff walk. Kikuchi dealt with some traffic last inning, but got out of it. It's the second walk he has issued, and brings up Wilmer Flores, who grounded out.
Kikuchi takes a look over at first base, delivers, and there's a wave and a miss. Really good changeup right there. Got Flores to chase that one. Second strikeout in the game for Kikuchi. Luis Matos will be the next batter.
There's a pop-up from Luis Matos as Joe Adell is there and fighting the sun a bit. He makes the catch. That wasn't an easy one for Adell. Tyler Fitzgerald bats with 2 outs.
Kikuchi throws. Fitzgerald breaks his bat, lines it softly over the head of Neto at short. Into shallow left center, a base hit. Chapman rounding second. On his way to third. He'll make it in standing there. Tyler Fitzgerald, he'll take it. That bat shattered, but he gets a hit out of it, and the Giants now have runners at first and third with 2 down, and a big opportunity for David Villar.
Runner going from first. Villar hits it up the. Oh, how about that play?
The magician.
Kikuchi.
You say, I say. What a play. That is some hands. That is unbelievable.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos has been on base both times in this game.
Ramos lines this one. He's got a base hit. And see if this, it does. It skirts by Adell. And Ramos is going to end up at second base with a 1-out double. Ball gets away. Ramos is going for third. Here's the throw. And he's in there. The ball gets away.
That's a big 90 feet mistake right there. You know, being heads up and alert and looking for a mistake allows you to take a chance, and Ramos winds up putting himself at third base with 1 out, and that's huge in a 0-0 game.
Infield in for Willie Adames.
Adames rips one into left field, base hit. Passage drawn in infield, and the Giants have the first run of the game. And all those Giants fans here erupt with cheers. Ramos scores Adames with the RBI single. It's 1-0 Giants.
That'll be it for Kikuchi. Nice job. He will be lifted. Brock Burke, another lefty, will be coming in for the Angels.
There goes Fitzgerald. He's caught. Shonowell's throw to second is in time. Fitzgerald is out.
The pitch. VR lines one to left. That's a base hit. We got another pitch right down the middle, and this time he did not miss it. So David VR. Oh, some loud contact from him. Well, here's Sam Huff. Huff has a hit today, 1 for 2. We're still waiting for the power of Huff. Huff's got a lot of raw power. The pitch, he hits a high drive to center field. Adele going back onto the warning track at the wall. He leaps. It's off the top of the wall, and it's gone. Sam Huff with a home run to right center field. There's that power. And the Giants are back ahead. It's 3-1. Well, Justin Verlander still in the game, looking for his first Giants win. Be a challenge here for Verlander. You got Rengifo and then Trout and then Soler. Rengifo, line drive center field. Jung-Hoo Lee coming in. Lee will dive and make the catch. What a catch by Jung-Hoo Lee. He got a great jump, and that allowed him to get there. What a big play that is. So here's Trout. Trout strikes out swinging. 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Verlander on his 87th pitch of the game. 2 down. And the pitch to Soler. He hits a high fly ball to left. In the park, Ramos is there. Underneath it, Elliot Ramos reaches up, makes the catch. And Justin Verlander goes 6 strong today here in Anaheim.
Anderson here on 3-2. Walks Tyler Fitzgerald to start the inning. The 7th walk now issued by the Angels today.
And that's a lot of speed now on the bases.
VR singled. There he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Won't be close as Fitzgerald easily swipes the bag, but Anderson does get the strikeout. And another walk. That's number 8 from the Angels pitching staff today.
Brian Wash is making sure everything's been ready. I think he's going down the bullpen. He is.
Darrell Hicks to try to throw some strikes.
Ramos hits a big chopper to short. Over to backhanded Neto to second one. Throw to first. Not in time. Fast enough to stay out of the double play. Fitzgerald goes to third. 2 outs for Willie Adames. That is lined to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Fitzgerald in to score. Ramos to second. He'll stop there. Adames was not waiting around. And he knocks in the 4th run of the game. It's 4-1 Giants. Ryan Walker will try to get the last 3 outs for the Giants. He has 5 saves already this year. This is his 9th appearance. And Mike Trout against Walker here.
Breaking ball, and it's ball 4.
Wow, that was a break.
The Angels get the benefit of a missed call. Now Trout's on base. Here's Soler. Line drive. There's a hit for Soler. Trout will hold up with nobody out, down 3, no reason to test it. The tying run is on its way to the plate. Nolan Shonowell.
Shonowell takes strike 3 called. Sinker on the inside, and he does not like it, but that was right on the corner. That's a big first out with Ohapi coming up.
Line drive and through, a base hit to left. Chapman couldn't reach it with the dive, and the Angels load the bases here in the bottom of the 9th, and it's Zach Neto coming up. And Neto got hit by the pitch. Painful RBI for Zach Neto. I'm right in the stomach.
Stomach there. I thought it got him in hand for a second. Abs of steel, though.
No question. Now Trout scores. It's 4-2, and the tying run, Newman moves up to second base.
Joe Adele, a chance. Something special here.
Angels looking for a Sunday comeback, an Easter comeback against the Giants in the bottom of the 9th. And Adele lines it. It's fair down the left field line. Soler scores. Newman scores. Here comes Neto. The